A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jones, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his 2nd TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 40, will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Foles. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for Allen Robinson.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Foles. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Here's Foles. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this...
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? To throw is Rodgers on first down. Not much there, only a yard.
Rodgers' pass complete to Aaron Jones. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And again, it's Rodgers. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Well, they want it first. They need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Rodgers.
Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. While the trainers take a look, they'll step aside.
At their own 30.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got it down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score now.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned.
The ball carrier.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup.
Rodgers' pass.
And he's going to have the Packers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Rodgers with a handoff to Aaron Jones.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 36, Rodgers caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Aaron Jones on the carry.
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Mike, check, 59.
Jones. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run it with Jones. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 31-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good. He splits the uprights. And in doing so, he sends them to the NFC title game. The Packers are moving on as we say thanks for watching and so long.